out there. Take us outside, Natasha, so we can see what's going on.
Yeah, let's take a little trip. We're going to go to the mountains, and then we're going to go to the coast.
Love it.
Yeah, two great spots to go to right now. A live look there, Seaside, and all the way up to Mount Hood. What a gorgeous view. Everywhere you go, you're going to have some good weather and very comfortable temperatures for us today as well. Let's take you outside live to Ridgefield from our Alien A camera. Temperature of 80. Wind is out of the north at 10 miles per hour. Your temperatures tonight, just as we approach your sunset time, will be moving down into the low 70s, but we really kind of keep it warm for most of the evening, even after the sun goes down. Your temperatures will still be in the 60s, and that being the upper 60s. Let's look at some of your daytime highs. We managed to get up to 68 for Astoria, 82 for Portland, 79 for Kelso. The Dalles, you got up to 90 degrees today. Central Oregon temperatures in the upper 80s. Corvallis and Eugene both in the low 80s. So temperatures like that, you might be thinking, okay, that's kind of toasty, but tomorrow it gets even warmer. And for some locations, that will be pushing close to some record-breaking temperatures. Here's what it looks like. Our ridge of high pressure is in force for the next few days. It's going to help warm us up and keep that northerly flow going. Hottest places will be across the south and the desert southwest. Triple-digit heat up to 111 there for places like Phoenix. We won't be seeing any heat like that. Our warmest day being tomorrow. We're going to move it into the upper 80s, but it looks as though I think we'll just barely miss that 90-degree mark. And here's why. It has everything to do with our wind direction in addition to the other elements that we're dealing with. So watch our wind direction as we get to tomorrow. It's mostly out of the north. That tends to dry us out and in some ways can heat us up. But what we really need is a stronger wind from the northeast to create some more heating here on this side of the valley and then over to the coast. We have just a hint of that happening for you tomorrow morning. But then look at what happens by the time we get to the afternoon. Our wind is going to be more from the northwest. Any little hint of wind that we get coming from the ocean will have a cooling effect, even if it is just a couple of degrees, to prevent us from getting up to that 90-degree mark. So that's how the scenario is looking for us tomorrow. And then by Saturday morning, wind speeds will be dying down. Beach forecast, let's talk about it for you. Seaside, tomorrow your high, 70 degrees. Looks good for Saturday and Sunday. Low 60s with a high UV index. Lather up with that sunscreen. Temperatures for the weekend in the mountains, going to be a nice one for you. Saturday, mid 60s. Sunday, 60 degrees with those overnight temperatures down into the 40s and 30s. So still very cold overnight. And if you're not into hiking, but you're into watching the thorns, hey, Saturday, we have a match. Saturday evening, temperatures will be in the mid 70s and then wrapping up the game with the upper 60s. Here's your 7-day forecast. We have so much happening this week and this weekend. Grand Floral Parade going on for you. We're expecting a high that day of 84. We're going to keep the 80s going through early next week. And then for the rest of next week, temperatures still very nice and sunny, 70s.
Yeah, it looks great, Natasha, especially for Rose Festival. Yeah.
Yes. And there's lots of graduations also happening
That's right.
tomorrow.
That's right. Yeah.
Perfect weather.
Great. All right, we'll be back after this break.